Okay. Okay, thank you. It's nice to see you here all eating pizza while I have none. But anyways, thank you for coming. I actually will be recording also this one for later use. So after this one, I will also provide you a link, but I can also provide you a link right now about life and everything. Let me move that one in the right place first. So basically, this is the page for my visit here. There's a QR code if you want to grab that on your mobile phone, feel free. But I think I will be sending this link to someone here, for example you, so you can distribute it with the IEEE members here. But anyways, so my name is Antti Pironen. I'm coming from north. Well, actually you fly about 9 hours to east from here and then turn north. We are now at 34th degree latitude, roughly. Helsinki is actually at 63, meaning that we are kind of losing the daylight there. Now, currently, we have something like only 8 hours daylight left, and it will be getting worse. At the middle of winter, we have basically about 2 or 3 hours in Helsinki. 1/3 of Finland is actually above the Arctic Circle, so they don't have none at that time of the year. But anyways, we are lucky. We are actually in a nice place called Helsinki. Let me go and let's see. These dual screens are always killing me. Start my presentation, and since I'm paid by Metropolia University of Applied Sciences, that pays my bills, or actually my salary. I have to pay my bills myself. I'm kind of obligated to tell you a little bit of where I'm coming from. So some nice words about it, some statistics. So this is a multidisciplinary University of Applied Sciences, quite like Texas Tech. We are just half the size, but quite much technologically oriented place. And those are the numbers. We do not have any doctoral programs because we are University of Applied Sciences. There are also the other universities, the science universities in Finland, which have the doctoral programs. And then one feature of our master's programs, those are continuous education programs, which actually means that you must first have your bachelor's degree, then work for a while, minimum 3 years, and then you can apply to our master's programs. They are basically all evening classes, full-time programs, so basically meaning that the students who are entering, they are full-time work and then another full-time studying, although they will be combined at some point. But anyways, staff about 1,000, well, around 900 is the correct number right now. And you have 4 fields of study: culture, business, healthcare, social services, and technology. Values. We have some: high quality community spirit, transparency, and expertise. And okay, we are International University of Applied Sciences, and basically we have about 10 degree programs which are taught in English, the whole program, which means that actually we are quite popular amongst the non-EU or non-EU citizens to come to Finland to learn some engineering, since there are not that many places which are offering English tuition in Finland. Some numbers. We have 1,100 foreign degree students out of 16,500. So with this in Finnish scale, that's a lot. And yeah, nearly 90 nationalities. Sometimes it's more, sometimes less, and so on. And yeah, teacher and staff exchange program, 600 of us will go. I'm here in a teacher exchange program. And basically one of your teachers, Ted Cleveland from civil engineering, was visiting us on our ICT Summer School last year, giving some wonderful lectures there. Good. And yes, we have partners. Wait a minute. I think the Texas is not on the right place. it's supposed to be a little bit left, right? Somewhere there. Okay, I have to correct that one. Sorry about that. I really apologize. And that's supposed to be Europe. So most of our partners are actually in Europe. Okay, degree programs, yes, we have some, and this shows that, okay, technology. I have no idea why they have this blue ball as big as here. But anyways, the number of students, about half of Metropolia students are engineering students. Okay, so that's our, well, we are almost there. We used to have 20 different campuses around metropolitan area. Now we actually are heading to 4, although this is, you know, the rules of public funded this construction projects. You double the budget and triple the time, something like that, which happens almost like that here. So they are more expensive, and unfortunately, we're supposed to be already on those 4, but well, not yet. Still to come. However, this Leppävaara unit, where I come, which is the School of ICT, that's a home for School of ICT. We haven't changed that much. Okay, some words about the ICT education, what we have. Okay, those are the study paths and marking if that is either a Finnish program or English program. And those are the majors on the ICT degree program. So we have game applications, very popular, as you can think, but well, I wish them good luck on getting job. Although, did you know that the Finland is actually if you're looking at the size of the country, we are the top developers of these mobile games. Angry Birds, Clash of Titans, Heyday, Apple Climb, whatever that was. They make more revenue in year than Nokia ever did with the mobile phones. Okay, so, and then health technology. Yes, that's basically something with the health sciences and technology. IoT and cloud computing, I would call that old-fashioned infrastructure, the networking. Media technology, mobile solutions, and well, down here, smart systems that and English groups, and we will be giving also the Finnish students opportunity to learn some bad English. How did you know that bad English is actually the most spoken language in the world? Bad English. All right, so you know how many Americans there are already? Good. Sorry about that. Master's degree in information technology. Okay, yeah. So we have also this master's degree in ICT, meaning that, well, that's a continuous education. That's only in English. Why we are doing it? Well, because Finnish industry in ICT, it's international. We don't have local markets for really for the ICT, other than ICT services, which serve the say different companies. Those can be say Finnish, but well, the working language is most of the ICT companies is English. Keep that in my mind when you are looking for a job on a very cold place. Well, you can escape the Texas summer. Haha. Okay. Yes, and then the main topic. ICT Summer School. Those are the basically how it works. We have 1 to 2 weeks intensive courses on the field of ICT, where we think of ICT with a very kind of loose way. We have morning, afternoon, or evening sessions all week long. So basically, it's 5 times 4 hours on each intensive courses, contact hours, in addition to whatever the teacher decides to put you into. Okay. And teachers are coming from partner universities abroad. Most of them are from Europe because, well, Europe is kind of small place. You can go basically any capital, from any capital to any other capital in 2 hours, about, give or take. So how long does it take from here to your capital? 1 hour. Yeah. Yes. But anyways, and then in Japan we have quite close relationship. Yeah, quite close relationship with Japan. We have from 2 of the National Institute of Technology, the Tokyo College, and also the Sendai College. They are sending teachers to our ICT Summer School. And USA, well, USA, this time we have the really privileged to have Ted Cleveland there. We have had some other teachers, but not every year. I would like to have, every single year more US teachers there, and also, well, some other teachers all over the world. We don't have any Australian teachers yet. Huh. Okay, and yeah, Canada. On the same place, Okay, so mostly topics are from ICT, but also other engineering topics are there. And also multidisciplinary topics. I'll show you some of that later. And we have been running that since 1995. And one of these teachers from Europe has been every single one of them from Germany. So let me try to click that link. See what happens. Okay, so that's the basically homepage for the ICT Summer School. This actually has the last year's information. I already know the weeks for the next year, but just to give an idea of what kind of courses we have, what to expect. Our program usually is final somewhere around April or May, and then we'll make some couple of changes afterwards, but additions, not usually any deletions. Program in 2018 looked like this, and then this one requires some explanations. ICT, and look at the first title there. Applications of wood in engineering. Why on earth we have that kind of topic in ICT Summer School? Well, because we can. Anyone here from civil engineering, construction engineering? None? Okay, that's basically because they don't have any of their own uh, summer school. We also host some of the teachers which from another engineering topics. So in that sense, the ICT Summer School, the name is a little bit misleading, but well, we will just live with that. Okay, next year we can add also non-EU Europe states on our list. So, okay, but then next one is really for any ICT or related field, electronics, electrical engineering, hot topic, how to design safe and reliable systems. And this is about designing, this is not about building. Yes, there will be actually practical exercises there, and yeah, Lego Mindstorm is an excellent toy for that one. But the key point on that course is, okay, you need to design whenever you design, for example, lawnmower or so, automotive lawnmower, you don't want that one to go and kill your dog or cat or whatever birds on the or your children. Okay, that will be really nasty. So how to make a machine that actually, well, autonomous machine which is harmless at least and still functional. Good. Then we have the digital signal processing. Digital signal processing, basically it's the same as discrete time systems, signals and systems. And this is actually running for 2 weeks because it's about double the credits. And Professor Dr. Manfred Junke from Frankfurt University's Applied Science is the guy who has come there every single year since 1995. Not bad. Not a bad record. Unfortunately, we had to cancel one of these courses, International Communication, very popular course which makes you actually, forces you to learn some verbal communication between different cultures. Not bad. Very popular. Image processing, okay. Then something like introduction to augmented reality app development for Android using R-Core. Very specific thing, kind of thing, but yeah, applicable in lots of mobile applications. Then we have the calibration measurement, devices and data evaluation, that kind of stuff. And let's see, do we have any other? Okay, embedded Android, simulation and physics. Oh no, we had kind of misleading this title, since that's actually a fun course. It doesn't sound fun, does it? Simulation physics. What? We have to somehow disguise this one with a different name next year, since that was actually really fun, a lot of fun. Okay, because we have these Japanese teachers coming, and we have also outgoing students to the student exchange to Japan. We also offer here the introduction to Japanese language and culture, and basically in 2 different weeks. So if you miss one, well, it means that basically we cannot serve everyone in 1 week. Some of the students have to be taking the course on the next week. So that popular course. I don't know. Do you have that kind of extra curriculum courses in here on languages and cultures? I don't know. You do. Excellent. Yeah. Japan? Do you have Japanese? No. Now you have a chance for that one. And earn credits. Metropolia credits. Yeah, better than bread and butter. Yeah, another. I really hope that we can have this professor next year thinking outside of the box. That's again the multidisciplinary kind of things, but it really gives a good new edge on engineering and especially problem solving, looking at the problem a little bit different way as you used to. Since, engineers, just like me, well, I'm a physicist, but I feel like engineer. I have been on engineering job. Okay, that may make me engineer. At least, I wish I was engineer. Okay, the thinking outside the box, basically, at least for me, I have tendency of getting so fond of my own idea that I just start doing whatever I think is the first best solution, first and best solution. That course helps you get out of that bad habit. All right, and then a couple of others, but basically, okay, there's the Ted Cleveland was giving the hydraulic network modeling using R and IPANET. Yeah, good topic. We had some students there too. So basically, if you are interested on attending the ICT Summer School, the topics will be somewhat like that. The classes can be either morning, afternoon, or evening classes. 1 week intensive, and believe me, it is intensive. The teachers, it's also very intensive to teachers, not just students. So everyone will be really exhausted after that week, but most of the people are happy. Good. The campus, yeah, that's actually on, not in Helsinki, but in Espoo, which is, well, this is Helsinki metropolitan area, is our operating area. But anyways, it's the Leppävaara campus is only about 25 minutes railway ride from Helsinki center. So it's not that bad. And yes, we have public transportation. You don't need your own car there. Yeah. Okay, and some other things there. Yada yada yada, blah blah blah. But you will actually have this link, so you can take a closer look what it looks like. Okay. Can you get credits to your system then by attending these classes? That's something you need to discuss with your academic advisor and the international affairs advisor. But I have heard that you actually have this compulsory 6 to 8 weeks studies abroad. Okay, this is just an idea of how the timing would work. We have this one on August. None of the other universities in Europe are actually offering anything on August. So that's usually the Central Europe has the vacation month is August, including academia. Okay, so if you are coming to Finland, not Finland, but some other European country on, say, end of June, beginning of July, you can then move to Finland for a couple of weeks. Take some courses there. Of course, you need to do some paperwork here and good planning, but that is one possibility to basically not just go to some dull and boring and hot university in Germany. July in Germany this year Did you visit Germany? Yeah, it was 35 to 45 degrees. Well, like Texan weather, right? August in Finland, nice 25 C, not too much rain. You have lots of the sunlight. Then, yeah, it's summer. We have sunlight more than you ever imagine. Have there anyone who has ever been in a 63rd or higher? Okay, you know what it is in summer. You have lights. You can party all day, except those 4 hours you will be sitting on the classes. That's why it's so intensive. Okay, so yeah, let's get back to the business. How do I get back there? Okay, there we go. So that was about the summer school. Or do I have any? Yeah, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. We do cooperate with the companies uh, with a different kind of forms of cooperation. I see. That's actually something to think about if you ever think of a longer the exchange period. That's something that the other universities of applied sciences in Finland do not have. And I haven't found yet similar projects anywhere. Maybe you have. Basically, this innovation project of Metropolia is a compulsory for all degree students. It's a 10 credit point, so it's, well, how does it translate? So 60 credits is one academic year. So 10 credits is 1/6 of that one. So it's 260 student work hours. Topic, anything goes, basically. And quite often, so most of these innovation project topics are coming from real world. So you have similar projects here, but so basically the companies are paying, but those are usually big ones, and there's not much room for failure there. This is still a study project, and even with the negative end result of the project, can still get you high grades on the course, because basically it's about learning how to do things, not about making the perfect on the first day. Okay, good. I have another page for the ICT Summer School. I see. I will show you the student invitation. What does it look like? Yeah, you don't see that. So basically, this will be also on that slideshow on my page. But anyways, the weeks. So first 3 weeks of August. First 3 weeks of August. And the teaching methods actually vary a lot between those classes. It can be just lectures and the in-exam, practical PC labs, mixture of lectures lab, interactive workshop, and whatever. That's basically the professor will decide the teaching method. Okay. Okay, and then there are these 3 shifts about funding, how to fund this one. This is the best part. You fund yourself, but we do not collect any money from you for tuition. So those classes are free. There are good reasons why we run it that way. And not just free for anyone. So-called open university students will pay a nominal fee, but you are a partner university student, you do not have to pay anything from attending those classes, taking those classes there to us. it's totally different thing what you need to pay here. You have tuition fees here. Okay. Um, and also there are some benefits. Okay. No attendance fees and all the learning material is free unless otherwise noted. This far we haven't got any material fees either, but you never know. That's just in case there. Uh, we have quite good local transportation system, and you are eligible for a student discount. Just bring your American student ID card with you, and then you will get another paper from Metropolia, and you get the discounts. Huh. Okay, and then student price meals on canteen. Currently, student price is €2.70. Well, it's about the same in dollars. I noticed that this one-to-one about. So that's practically free lunch. Yeah, okay. And then we do not have any grants, scholarships for your travel or any other accommodation, all that kind of things. So that's what you need to cover yourself. And basically, Finland, or that part of Finland is quite, say, expensive, except that what I have learned that at least the Japanese students, they can stay there paying something like less than €20 per night. I have no idea where they are. I'm kind of afraid to ask where they get that low price. But yeah, they are low price hostels there. Okay, and then of course, if you are interested, check your own university international office and your academic advisor about how you can actually take courses there and then use those as your to replace some regular courses or something like that, or put those as electives. Yes. So welcome. How does it go? There we go. Teacher invitation is about the same, but there we actually, I think we still have some Erasmus grants, at least for spring semester. After that, we need to get another point of kind of funding scheme for travel. I'm not expecting teachers who are coming there pay their own travel accommodations. Teaching is a profession. You do not give free samples. You get paid what you are doing. Remember that also on the engineering work. Engineering is profession. Don't give that knowledge what you have for free. Okay. Good. Yeah, there's also a link there another time. Any questions about the summer school? How many got even partially interested about attending? Anyone? Great. Excellent. Good. I'm okay memorizing your face and will be seeing notice. You have questions? When are applications due? We will be sending on this invitation to internal offices as soon as we have some sort of clue what kind of courses we have. It's usually on April, and then you have about 1 month for applying. And yes, you will be actually, all the applications will be accepted, unless all of you will be coming. Then we have to think, where do we put those? But anyways, this far we haven't we have been able to actually shuffle it. So you basically, Boston University students have the first choice. We open the Open University student applications afterwards. So you are the first ones to pick the best courses there. Any other questions? Well, I call it also, another word is Finland. There are some fun facts actually. What do you think about the coffee consumption per capita? Why I put it there? 12.6 kilos of beans per capita in year. Okay. The next one in the list will be something like 10 kilos of coffee beans per capita in year. So we are the capital of coffee consumption. And coffee is good in Finland. Not that Starbucks, what you have here. This craze of coffee. Oh. I'm not sure if that is even coffee what they put on you. Does it taste like that? Okay, and then we have lots of nature. Actually it's quite big country. It's about 1,300 kilometers long and about 500 kilometers wide, and only 5.5 million people live there. So it's empty. A couple of facts: 188,000 lakes. By some definition, I think it was bigger than 2 acres or something like that. And not just lakes, we have also almost the same amount of islands there. Sweden, they claim that they have more islands. I doubt that, but only because that's Sweden. Sweden is for us something like Canada for you, so we have kind of love and hate, mostly hate relationship. No, they're just fine. So whenever there's athletic competition and there's no Finns on the competition, we always say hooray for the Swedes. Okay, so 5.5 million people and 3 million saunas. You know what sauna is? Summer in Texas. So actually put a tent on some desert here, heat those rocks on sun first, and then just throw some water on the rocks. That's sauna. Don't laugh. Actually, it's one way. We use actually that's what it's called. It's portable sauna. There's a tent, and you heat the rocks first on fire. Of course, in Texas in summer you don't need that fire, but anyways, so you heat those rocks and then throw some water. And those saunas are not on that count. I have, or me and my wife, we actually have total 3 saunas. Of course. Why not? And yes, we can own guns. This is Texas. I have to mention that one. So, but okay. Actually, I will. Those are actually quite nice links, but I will open just one just for fun about the guns links. Is just because we are in Texas. There's an article about. Let's see. I just googled this one. So basically, there are some surprises on the list who has the most guns in private. So this does not count the military or police or some other officials which might carry guns. Yeah, border control. So this must be picture from US. So of course you are leading it. Good work. And this is the typical Texan family, I think. Sorry, it doesn't show. Would you Is there a way to actually put those lights a little bit down? This hmm? Light switch. Uh, would you? Thank you. Not that one. The other. Ah, thank you. Okay. A Texan family. Not Texan. There are some look like Florida, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Sissy guns. It's not Texas. Okay. Next one is Yemen. Okay, that looks scary. Uh, Speaking about juvenile delinquency, Switzerland, and okay, this is a kind of anomaly on the world. Do you know about this Switzerland? What kind of military they have? Everyone is in military all the time, so they basically have those guns for military purposes, but those are private guns. Okay, then Finland. And there's a picture also. Finland has guns, yes, but most of them are for hunting. So say 99% of them are for hunting. It's quite relatively easy to get a hunting gun. It's almost impossible to get a handgun, except if this handgun is especially designed for target practice. Okay, that makes a big difference. Okay, what else? Serbia, who cares? Cyprus, yeah, sure. Saudi Arabia. Oh boy, those happy families there. And let's see, Uruguay. Oof. Oh. Sweden. Sweden and Norway. Yeah, that could be also a Finn waiting for deer to come by and yeah. Good. So we have guns. What else would you like to know? Let's see. I think I will go to the nature part next, just to give you some perspective. Google Earth. Let's see. Downloads. There's still some grains of sand unprocessed. Okay. Yeah. Finland. Up north. Well, the Central Europe is here. And that's Finland. Let's pick a random place and see what there is actually when you put a guy standing on a random place. Okay, there. That's a random place. You see the all of those water there. Let's see where did it put it. Ha! Somebody's backyard. Great. Okay. But see. Green. Green. That's something. Okay. Now let's move it around a little bit. More green. And there's a lake. And I picked this place really randomly. I cannot possibly just put it exactly on that space spot every time. So yeah, nice green place, lots of woods, even on the backyard. I have a 1 hectare lot, which is about 2 acres, something like that. So 100 meters by 100 meters. My house, and I have about 2/3 of that is woods, and that's enough to actually have a constant supply of firewood on my fireplace. In Finland, on southern Finland, the forest is growing something like 25 to 35 cubic meters a year per hectare. Yeah. So speaking about the carbon sinks, that's a lot. All right. So let's see. Let's go back here. And just for fun, I will find Espoo. Maybe go few clicks closer. And basically, if you go closer, you can see the satellite imagery of Leppävaara. Leppävaara is. Where is Leppävaara? I don't. Oh, there's actually Leppävaara. Leppävaara is now. At the middle. Okay, even this so-called urban area, you can actually see that it's mostly woods, some fields, and then lots of water. That's one bay of the Baltic Sea. Okay. Would you like to see what the Lubbock looks like? Remember that one. Lots of green. Just for, reference. Let's find. Lubbock, Texas. Now you can see how to get there. You're right. Where's your green? Haha. Okay. So let's see. Those I was going to kill it. Oh, right. This one doesn't click me. Then about Finns. What kind of people are Finnish people? We call ourselves Finns, like you call yourself Texan. Okay, we are very good at small talk. Okay, this is a little bit humorous. Now I would like to have audio. Okay, it might actually come. We'll see. We are good at small talk. I have some YouTube videos I found to prove all of those facts. A couple of weeks ago there on Austin, there was the Formula One Grand Prix. How many of you follow Formula Ones? Nobody? Okay, there are a couple of two Finns on the Formula One teams. One is Kimi Räikkönen, drives a Ferrari, and then Valtteri Bottas, who is McLaren. So those are the big competing teams there. And there's all right.
Up to a certain corner, I remember, that was made quite famous by you two. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. See, we are really good talkers. We spare words. So effective discussions. Right. Another thing about. So those guys are driving Formula, but Finland is also quite famous about the rally drive, RC rally. So word rally, what is WRC series? At some point, we had 5 best drivers of the 10 all the time. Now there are only 3 of the 10 best. The rally drivers are Finns. Only 3 out of 10. And so we must be good drivers. Okay. Where is the? They're good drivers.
But this was a fresh stage. Lappy was a tad too enthusiastic for its slippery surface. And this time it was over and out. After all of his heroics yesterday, it had all been thrown away.
Another look at it.
And with the end in sight almost.
See what happens afterwards. See how good discussion. Again. Wow. All right, next one, even better. Describing of what kind of people are Finns. Well, we are beautiful like me and also musical. To prove it, we actually won. There's a Eurovision Song Contest every year. It's annual event, and basically it's members of the public radios of Europe, and also there are non-Europe countries there, so something like 40 different countries there. And a few years back, Finland actually won that one, beautiful and musical. That's the winning song.
Hard rock, hallelujah. Hard rock, hallelujah.
Is that beautiful? Okay. Yeah.
The saints are crippled.
Yeah. All right. So. I don't remember what the next was, but yeah, that's actually, all of those are true. And next one is analytic. So basically, I have always pondered this one. So we usually, this is actually one feature of human being that makes usually quite good engineers. If you give an engineer a challenge, he starts trying to make solutions to those. If you put that same challenge to are there any sociologists here? No. Okay, good. They will start whining about it. Okay, but analytic, that's a good property for engineers. And actually, Finland, well, we have had these high-tech companies, and we are just very small country in Finland. How that can be? Well, I blame it to the analytic, but let's see what I did. Put there.
I'm always saying that you have to eat everything from your plate. You have to eat all the. Then we have a.
Go on the right place here first. Whoops. Maybe that one.
You would have never paid it back. Like, you have to pay. Well, I have 10,000 archers ready to shoot. Do I have to pay? No.
This is Ismo Leikola, who won 2014
That's weird.
But competition means it's American competition.
I've noticed between Finland and America is when somebody wants to insult somebody, says something bad, put somebody down, it's common to insult their mother. Suddenly. Like, oh, your mother is a stupid person. And people get really angry. No, not her. It's weird. In Finland, we never do that. We never. We wouldn't even understand. If somebody would say to a Finnish person, hey, your mom is a fat idiot, we would probably be like, so where do you know her from? We wouldn't get it. But hey, thanks.
Yeah, that was basically the Ismo Leikola. Okay. The next clip actually shows the about brevity of Finnish, and also maybe a little bit of stupid. And also a little bit of nature. Okay, all of those all together. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's a bear. Wow.
Perkele, siihen koske, saatana vie. Saatana.
Yep. Normal day in Finland. All right. You probably understood that perkele there. That's actually cursing, right? No doubt about it. All right. And we are excellent dancers. Yeah, what you expect from that, but it must be really hilarious. No, this is really okay.
Tiedän mä nää diskoliikkeet.
Get raw with the fever on the dance floor.
Okay, I don't teach you more about this with this one. So yeah, okay, that was Åke Blomqvist, with late Åke Blomqvist. He actually was a well-known Finnish dance teacher, but definitely, well, when the disco music came, he started teaching it. But that's also basically it shows that you should never teach a topic you do not understand. All right. Next one. I didn't find a really well. There are some articles, and this actually is on some United Nations report, Innovation Report 2018, also 17, 16, and so on. Finland has been actually on top country of innovations for several years. We have only 5.5 million people, and there are about 15,000 recorded innovations per year. Record meaning either a patent or a, what is that, innovation, the announcement or whatever that is called. Yeah, disclosure, yes. Okay. And then we're happy. Never thought about that, right? Of course, I need to provide some proof of that. So this is New York Times, so it's not fake news, right? Okay, want to be happy? Try moving to Finland. So basically, that's a real picture of. So basically, why it's so happy? It comes from several facts, but okay, political stability. Nothing changes in Finland. Okay, that's one. One is also we do not have really poverty there. People are not Finnish people are not begging on the streets. On summertime, unfortunately, we get some professional beggars from, say, old Eastern Europe countries. Okay. Low crime, and so on. Relatively high education level. Actually, education level is something top 10. There's the, I think currently it's the South Korea, then Japan, then Taiwan, then Finland, something like that. All the Nordic countries are actually quite good on those education level measurements and that kind of things. It's say equal country, and it's nice country. I just love it, and the weather is nice, as you saw on the picture. So it's always like not always like that. All right. And the low crime is explained by that we have so darn cold winters that nobody wants to fight. All right, let's see. I think that somewhat concludes my show here. So thank you for listening. So if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. But I think I covered almost everything about Finland and summer school, and enough of my employer that they are also happy. So thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you.